Hello out there. If you're tuning in tonight to see the BBC Nightly News, that's not going to be happening tonight. As you may or may not be aware, the station is losing its funding, and as of tomorrow, this market will be absorbed into KDRT out of Jacksonville. So this is the last night that we'll be on the air, and this is also the last night that 50 people, including myself, will have jobs. So instead of the BBC Nightly News, get ready for the BBC Nightly Stew. All right, here we go. We got our PA to bring several stews into our studio tonight, and we are going to sit here and look at them and think about what we could have done differently in our lives. All right, here comes stew number one. This is a big bowl full of lamb stew. It has potatoes and carrots and at least 3 other plants mixed right in. Somebody dumped a pile of sheep meat into it. That stew is made out of a dead sheep. Looks like it tastes pretty good. Probably not as good as jobs for 50 people, but I'll bet it tastes better than a hot bullet. Maybe not. All right, let's bring out the second stew in our parade of stews. Hoo boy, that stew looks disgusting. It is thick and it is brown and it is the smelliest stew in town. That is a venison stew. It is also made out of a dead animal. It looks like it has vegetables or something mixed into it, but it's hard to think with that smell. Good God, why does that venison stew smell so bad? How long ago did they shoot that deer? Okay, well, before we go on to the third and final stew, I figure we might as well open some viewer mail. On the day we knew that the station was getting shut down, we asked everybody to send in some letters for us to read during our final broadcast. Our PA selected a random few, and I'm going to open them and read them right now. So, our first piece of viewer mail is coming from my oncologist, Dr. Alan Porter, my oncologist. Okay, Dr. Porter, let's see what you have to say. According to this letter, all my tests came back positive. The growth in my pancreas is, in fact, a tumor, and it is malignant. Well, I do not know why he felt it was appropriate to send that letter to my work. I feel like he could have mailed that to my home or called me. But no matter, let's go ahead and go on to the second piece of viewer mail. And this letter is coming all the way from Dr. Alan Porter, my oncologist. Why are there 2 pieces of mail from my oncologist? I am currently on television. There is no reason for me to be opening and reading mail from my oncologist while I am on live television. Well, maybe this one says something different. It's going to be kind of hard to read, though, because the smell of that venison stew is starting to make me tear up. Please put that venison stew away. Okay, Dr. Porter, let's see. This is the same letter. This is the same. Thank you, Dr. Porter. Thank you for telling me twice on live television that I am dying of pancreatic cancer. Thank you, Dr. Porter. Oh, my God, put that venison stew away. The deer meat is spoiled. You are holding a bowl full of spoiled deer meat, and it's making the entire studio smell like an abandoned slaughterhouse. Put the venison stew away. Okay, so let's go on to stew number 3. Why? Why is there a copy of the live-action Super Mario Brothers movie on DVD in that stew? Who put that copy of the live-action Super Mario Brothers movie on DVD into that stew? That is unprofessional, and I am dying of pancreatic cancer, and I want to know who put that copy of the live-action Super Mario Brothers movie with Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo into that stew. There is no reason for there to be any DVD, much less that particular DVD, in this or any stew. I'm going to drive home to my boyfriend tonight, reeking of spoiled deer meat, to tell him that I am not only unemployed, but that I am also dying of pancreatic cancer, and I want to know who put that copy of the live-action Super Mario Brothers movie on DVD into that stew!